What is up guys, Smallishbeans here and welcome back to a new video where we're going to stick with this whole December Christmas theme. And today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making some Christmas skins for me and my friends. It's going to be interesting, I know. If you've seen any of my skin making videos in the past, you will know that I'm pretty much an expert at this now. So let's get making these skins. So, of course, we'll start off with my own skin here, and I think it's pretty easy to guess what I'm going to be, but let's see if you figure it out. We'll start with the head. You know what I'm making here. It's quite obviously a Santa hat, and of course a nice fluffy ball as well. Nice little Santa hat, very flat, but this is Minecraft, so that's okay. We're making this very red, and if you haven't guessed it by now, we are making me into basically the Grinch. Now, for some reason, for the legs of the Grinch, he's just seems to be naked. If you look at photos of him, he's very naked. I'm not sure why this is, but I guess we have to make ourselves naked as well. At least I can make the shoes look kind of fancy, as he seems to wear black shoes, which is fine by me. So very weird. Maybe we'll add a belt onto me as well. It's pretty good, I think. Looks pretty good. Very plain on the back, but I feel very Grinchy. Let's save that for now. Now next up, we've got Lizzy. And oh my gosh, Lizzy's new skin is very, very shaded. Like, what the heck? There's so many layers to this thing. And we got to make Lizzy Christmassy somehow. Now in real life, Lizzy has a onesie that looks like a reindeer. So we're going to try and transform her into a reindeer. This may be tricky, but we'll give it a go. Now we need to do Rudolph's big old nose. I never specified that it was going to be Rudolph, but I've decided now that it is. This is looking pretty weird so far, but I'm trying to make it look like this hat has antlers, but it's quite tricky. Mission not really successful, but we'll leave it. Well, maybe it'll look okay after a while. Now, Lizzy's onesie also has these really cute spots on it, so we're going to add some spots around. So, looking pretty cute so far. I'm quite liking this. Just adding the spots on the legs right now. I think this is a lot better than my Christmas Grinchy one. I've actually done some decent texturing on this one. And this is what the entire thing looks like. I'm pretty happy with that. I think that looks pretty cool. Let's save this. And we're going to move on to Ollie. Now, Ollie is quite a blank canvas. He's got this black suit on. I think we can work with this quite well. And I have something in mind of what I'd like to do to him. So let's give it a go. And we're going to start off by turning his hat completely green. And on the top of his head, we're going to attempt to have a nice star. Now, unfortunately, stars aren't very easy to draw, especially when you have only a square shape to draw it on. But there we go. We've got a star on the top of his head. And yes, if you haven't guessed, we're going for that Christmas tree look. We're going to add some red cheeks on Ollie, because why not? And then we're going to get working on the chest. Now, all green again. Just lots and lots of green. And we're going to do a layer of tinsel around Ollie. Go for some, like, light pink tinsel. There we go. We've got some tinsel. We're going to add on some baubles of various colours. And on the outside, we're going to add some Christmas lights. Very nice. Now to do the same on his arms. Okay, I've done the arms just for the legs now as the final part. We're going to make the bottom of his legs just like a tree trunk sort of thing. So we'll do it like this, just wood. Now I'm doing like some shading with a different, slightly off color bit here. If you look on the chest and arms, on the sort of outer layer of the skin, I'm going with this and just dotting it around to try and make it look like leaves, if you get what I mean, because it is a Christmas tree after all. Well, Ollie is a Christmas tree after all. And here is the finished product. We have Ollie as a Christmas tree, looking very Christmassy indeed. He's got his lights, he's got his tinsel, he's got everything he needs to be a Christmas tree. Let's save it. Now, next up, we have Callum, aka CPK, and we're going to be turning Callum into an elf, which means lots of green and red and multiple colours. It's going to be interesting to see how this one turns out, because I don't know elves very well. But I have seen the movie Elf, which means I have a good chance at making Elf Man. Now, I think elves have, like, red pom-pom things, don't they? Sort of stuff like that. And they have hats kind of like this. Now, I'm not entirely sure if that's very accurate. Maybe that should all be red. So Cam's got a nice elf hat on here. We're just going to add some shading stuff onto this. I don't really know how to shade. I sort of just spam buttons and stuff like that. That's how I shade my stuff, if you're ever wondering. So that's a nice elf hat. We're going to add on some nice elfy clothes now. What are nice elfy clothes? Well, let's find out. Now, I'm not sure, but I think elves normally have, like, stripy clothes. Then we're going to add some red elfy buttons on and a belt. Let's add a belt on. And for the arms, we're going to do them green, but also with an extra few colour things on them. As in, we're going to do red stripes down them with some white. I think this is what elves look like. Christmas elves, that is. It's very bright, isn't it? Maybe the stripes aren't the correct thing. Not the red ones, the green ones here. I did the stripes a little bit darker. That's looking good. Now for the legs, which this time we're going to do some like green shorts. And again, the red and white stripes down here. And here we have the finished product, CPK, the elf, looking very elf-like indeed. I'm pretty happy with this one. I think it looks pretty good. Let's save it. Finally, today we are going to work on Yummy, and we're going to turn Yummy into a snowman. That's right, we're going to add a snowman onesie on here. Let's give it a go. Now for the body, we're going to do like a scarf, a red scarf of course, because we got to stick to those Christmas colours. And then of course some buttons. Not sure if this will work, but we'll give Yummy a carrot for a nose. Interesting. For the arms, I've done like a little... the nose is so silly. Like some puffy out bits here. Gonna work on the legs now. Problem with snowman is they're very simple, aren't they? Really? Like, what else can you add on a snowman? We've got the buttons. There's no point really adding sticks for arms, because that'd just look weird. I guess that could be done. That's quite good. I think that looks pretty cute. And now for a little montage of all the skins I've made running around in game in slow motion. To some Christmas music, of course.
Oh, Santa, won't you ride me a Christmas number one? I got socks and shirts aplenty, but I haven't had a hit for so long. So like you did for Slade and Shaky and Wizard and everyone. Oh, Santa, won't you ride me a Christmas number one? Well, he pulled his guitar from his sack and he said, I'll start the show. He had big fat frostbitten fingers, but you should have seen them go. I heard sleigh bells from the rooftops, and then an orchestra of Christmas sounds, and then he played a chord I never heard before, and snow fell all around.
So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed that little montage there. If you like that song, it was written by a friend of mine. If you want to check it out in the description down below, feel free to. And also, I hope you enjoyed the skins I made this video. Feel free to go tell Lizzy, Ollie, CPK and Yummy about how awesome these skins are and that they should be using them. But let's be real, they're pretty terrible. They're probably never going to use them. Anyway, thank you for watching this video, guys. Make sure to leave a like and comment if you did enjoy. And I will see you another time. Grinch Boy, out. Woo!
Or else the only gift from me under your Christmas tree will be a Christmas snow.